Welcome to Toffee TV. We're live on Patreon. Sorry about the delay. We were filming Any Other Business and we got carried away. Would it be any other business if we didn't get carried away?
It was good. It was good. I enjoyed it.
It was good. Yeah. Joe, do me a favour. Go in the back and get me the iPad, please.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
It's just there. And do me a favour, Joe, and bring me either a dream or a Jaffa cake, please, while you're up. Thank you very much, son. One Jaffa will do me fine. Thank you.
It shows we're live.
It shows we're live, yeah. Let's go. Let's do it.
Jump into the comments.
Jump into the comments. Connell Norton, who flies into the comments. We'll have to wait and see, but I have a sneaky feeling we may just get Zuma in the end.
Ooh. Is this on the back of what Paul Joyce has said?
I mean, Zuma, if you go on Zuma's social media, it's literally all Everton. Oh, it's right, Joseph. There you go. It's literally all Everton stuff. Yeah. I don't know, to be honest with it, because I just think, I think Lampard would be stupid to let him go.
Yeah.
I hope he does, but I think we might have more chance getting Tomori, to be honest with you. But we'll have to see. Simon Harris says, he says he hopes so. He'd be awesome with Keane. Connell Norton says, what do you make of today's links to Rakitic, 31-year-old? You know what, mate? I think it's nonsense that link. Good a player as he is, 31, big money. Nah, I think it's nonsense. Do you think the club, again from Connell, do you think the club will do business in January if we don't get what we need this window? That's for you. Well, it is, because I don't know. I
suppose. I mean, we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully we get the... Surely January will be based on what we need in January. You know, not necessarily based on what we have now or what we don't do now, because when January comes, who knows how everyone's bedded in. Just because you have a problem or you think you've got a problem now, maybe you'll find a solution with other players. It's happened before. I'm sure it'll happen again, where a player has exceeded your expectation and the problem goes away.
I don't know whether we will do business in January, because I don't think Marcel Brands or the manager like to do business in January. I think the only way we would is if something came up that he felt as though they couldn't leave alone. So, say for argument's sake, we didn't get Zuma and we had someone on loan and Chelsea made Zuma available in January, I think Everton would go for him then.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think they'll more than likely get what they want within the next week, and then they'll plan for next summer.
What do you think Everton are trying to say with the leaks of, certainly if Joyce is writing about Zuma and the leak yesterday about Lamina?
Lamina.
So how does that? How do you think that's fitting into the plan of?
I think the Zuma thing is just to let him know that we still want him. So I think it's out there then, isn't it? And when it's out there, it puts pressure on A, the player, and B, Chelsea, doesn't it? Because he's seen again. I mean, they won 4-1 or something yesterday, didn't he? Ross Barkley with a fantastic ball, but what a goal by Pedro, by the way. And I've seen Chelsea fans going, please let him go to Everton, he's awful. And you're like, he's really not awful, but so there's that side of it. I think for Everton, it's refreshing the fact that we want him. If you go on, like I just said, if you go on his social media, it's all Everton. On his likes, everything to do with Everton or France. So there's quite obviously still that feeling of appreciation from him.
Definitely.
And it's out. Once it's out there, it unsettles people, doesn't it? And it might be Everton's final nod of like, look, we still want you.
Yeah. And
there's only a week to go. Are you going to try to push for this move? Personally, like I said before, I don't think Chelsea will let him out the door, but I hope they do. But I just can't see it. Lamina is a different one, because what I've heard is that it's nowhere other than he's someone who could be a useful squad player. Whether that develops, I don't know.
But why put that out then in the public?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the question, isn't it, really? When we're very good at keeping things very close.
Yeah. Joyce never said it though, did he? It was come from Dom King, didn't it, who gets stuff as well. So that's an interesting one to me, but he's quite clearly not. He's not the top of the list, is he? Because obviously we know Jean-Philippe Gbamin is top of that midfield list, and he's the one who we will go with. Connell Norton says we should be looking to get at least 65 points this season if we're to break into the top 6. We simply have to win more points on the road. That's something me and you've been banging on about.
That's the big place, isn't it?
That's the place where we don't win enough games.
Don't win enough games, and that's where it seems like Arsenal were very strong at home last season, they were poor away. Tottenham are obviously very, very good away from home. That's what a lot of their top four form is based on. Obviously, they're properly at home this season, so it'll be interesting to see how that develops.
I think United won a lot of away games, didn't he?
Yeah, it's having that ability, isn't it, to play against teams that open up a little bit more at home, and maybe people go to Old Trafford and tuck in a little bit, and Man United with a little bit less creativity found it difficult, but when it's away, the space opens up. Liverpool obviously win a lot of away games because teams don't know what to do against them. So if they try and open up, Liverpool expose the space.
Yeah,
it's. I think what it proves is not winning a lot of games proves away games. Proves how much creativity you've got on your side. I think it does anyway. I think that's the. I think you look at Everton last season, certainly somewhere like Palace late on when we were in good form. You know, if you're not creating more and more better chances against poor teams, that's the reflection. If you're not creating clear-cut chances, and we didn't, and I think that cost us all season.
Yeah, I agree. Terry McKenna says the start of the season needs to be a record breaker for us to finish in the top 6. Although I'm hoping for 4th. It's got to be a good, solid start. That's what it has to be, you know. And you look at those first 4 games, and you say, you know, Palace away, winnable. Watford at home, winnable. Villa away, winnable. Wolves at home, winnable. Bournemouth, winnable. You're looking at them games going, really? When you look at them games, we should be getting big points. Will we? Who knows? But that's what you've got to look at. Got to build momentum before we play Man City.
Carl Molyneux says on Patreon, hello lads. I read today that Everton have had a bid accepted of 13.7 million for Galatasaray striker Digne.
Diagne.
Don't know how true it is. Senegalese international, and he's 27. I don't know anything about him. Neither do we.
I know that he scored goals. He was better for Kim Sasa in Turkey than he has been for Galatasaray. But 27 for 14 million?
Nonsense. Derek Hulton says, I've been able to escape my care home today in Southport, had a good day with family, so not up to date with what's going on at the club. Anything new? I look forward to your tea time show every day. Well, cheers, Derek.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. I don't think there is any updates, is there really? This is that time when, you know, when stuff gets out there about players signing and there's a lot of excitement, and then there's just that little lull in the middle if everything's not done in terms of medicals and stuff like that. So really there's a lot of stuff probably going on in the background, I imagine, but there's nothing really going on in the forefront. So not really anything we could say, sadly. Adam says, do you know if there's any truth in the rumours of Ziyech? I must admit I'd love him at the Blues, whilst I know the Neres and Lozano may be better with time. I feel the signing of a young centre forward in Ken necessitates a more experienced wide man. Therefore, Zaha or Ziyech, if any truth for me?
Ziyech isn't something that has been at the top of the list.
Yeah.
I think he's a cracking player. I think he's got a great left foot. Marcel Brands knows him very well. So for me, the fact that we haven't made any kind of move for a player who's priced around £25 million means he might know a bit more about maybe his character or whether he thinks he can bring anything to us. I do like the player, but he's not someone who is near the list, regardless of what Charles Stevenson says.
Russell Thornton says, predicted scoreline of the upcoming Classen Bowl.
2-2.
Amin says, hello gents, thank you for always providing quality content. Do you both see a place for Mason Holgate as one of our 4 centre-backs going into the new season, as we are after only one defender? I believe Mason will be used next season, and considering probably the best performance in Allardyce area was when him and cringe Ashley Williams were at the back. I do think Mason will get a chance to prove to Silva he is worth his place in the squad, and hopefully we'll see Michael Keane's levels of progression from him. All the best, lads. Osmanov's Blues, the Toffies.
Cheers, mate. I expect Mason to be involved. I know there's been some rumours over the last couple of days that he may go back to West Brom.
Can we?
No.
Not while we haven't got a backup right back and we've only got 2 other centre-backs at the club.
Yeah, I'd keep, me personally would keep him. I think Lewis Gibson's an excellent prospect. I wouldn't be getting rid of Mason personally. I think you keep him certainly till January and see how he goes, and then have a think about it if nothing's happening.
And then moving on from that, Ralph Bennett says, "Hi lads, do you think that Lewis Gibson has a chance of being one of our centre-backs, or is he too young? Keep up the good work. Great show." But at the moment, he's 4th choice, isn't he? So
I'd say he's 3rd choice. I think he's done more than Mason this pre-season, but you're right, in age and experience, Mason would have to be ahead of him. I don't know, but I think long term he will definitely be one of our defenders.
Yeah, I think so. I
think he's
really
got the
him.
potential.
I think he's got lots about him, really lots about him. They'll obviously hope he, like any centre back, probably just gets a little bit bigger. But obviously experience is a massive thing. So
yeah. Paul Thornton says, "Ped, Baz, could you or get someone in to explain how transfers really work? Arsenal threw me with payment instalments. I thought most transfers were instalments. Does net spend on transfers hinder FFP?" Well, a transfer basically is whatever's acceptable to the club you're buying from.
We should get Neil Sang in.
Yeah.
To explain it to us.
Yeah, maybe. But I think my understanding of it is that it's whatever the buying club, whatever the selling club is willing to accept. Not many clubs pay up front now. For probably City play a large portion. I know Chelsea always did.
Wasn't there a change? In the recent years where didn't you have to pay it in 1 year in England, something like that? I'm sure there was a change.
You could pay a down payment,
but I'm sure you had to have it all paid in 1 year in the Premier League. I'm sure that was one of the rules, and it's why so many people were going. Another reason why people were going into Europe to buy players was because you could pay it over 4 or 5 years. You could basically pay it over the terms of the contract, which is what Arsenal are probably doing with Pepe. But I'm sure there was a change so that it would allow Premier League clubs to do the same.
But I don't know, because for the Lukaku stuff, we got a couple of payments. So
no, I think that's what I'm saying. I think it changed maybe around that time where because clubs were looking elsewhere because it was helping. It helps the balance book as well, doesn't it?
Of course, yeah, because you're getting a thing in each year, aren't you? The structured payments. I think with Arsenal, the reason why they chose Pepe over Zaha was because of that structure. Arsenal would have probably paid Crystal Palace over a structured transfer, so maybe 3-4 years, 20 million a year or whatever it may be. And Palace want most of it up front because obviously, depending on who they want to buy, they might need to pay a chunk up front for certain players. So that's why they've moved. Obviously, Lille have decided that they're happy to take the money over 4 seasons from Arsenal. I don't know what other little bits and bobs are in that contract as well, maybe bonuses as well go into that, which you'd expect. So that's how it works. It just depends on the selling club, what you're prepared to take and what you're prepared not to take, I suppose.
Mark Zobel says, "I've never fully understood the work permit situation. That looks like it's going to lead us to sell Onyekuru. I get that you need certain requirements, such as playing for your national team, but why does such a strict policy exist for professional footballers? Does England have a much stricter process for work permits than other countries? I know in the MLS, teams have international slots on their roster that allow foreigners to play until they get further along in the citizenship process. Maybe I sound like a dumb yank I don't American, I through the Yankee. Here, but I've always been confused about the work permit situation and why there's been so many hoops to jump through, even for a professional footballer. Well, up till 94 or 95, in Europe, you could only actually have 3 non-English players in your team, couldn't you? Yeah. And then with the Bosman rule, it changed because we were all in the EU and it was open to anyone who was in the EU. And I think the thing with the work permit situation, it is basically what you've just said. It is to stop. It is to have a decent level of player at the club. In other words, if you're going to bring someone in from outside the country who's non-EU at the moment, that player must be at a standard, because if he's not at a standard, there might be someone in this country that is at that standard. In other words, you're denying a British person a job, essentially. We are stricter in this country than other countries in the EU. I honestly don't know how that will change when and if Brexit happens. I honestly haven't got a clue. They said there's not going to be any problems, but we'll wait and see. There might be any problems at first, but then we'll wait. Again, as I say, we'll wait and see. But that's it. That's essentially what it is. The rules are there, even though we don't have any rules in this country, apparently. The rules are there to protect British talent. And that's why Henry Onyekuru can't get a work permit, is because he hasn't played enough games for his national team, so therefore he can't be that good a player as far as the work permits people are concerned. It can change if you buy a player. If you buy a player for £80 million and he's never played for his country, he'll get a work permit because you've paid all that money.
So you're backing your judgment.
It's points, isn't it? It's a point system. So a club might actually pay over the odds for a player because they know it'll guarantee them a work permit.
I think it's a bit mad because for the likes of Onyekuru, he's played in the Champions League for 2 years on the run. Me personally, and he's in the Nigeria squad. Just because he hadn't played enough games, I think it's nonsense. But that's the rules, and we have to abide by it.
What happens if the coach of the country just doesn't like him for some reason? Takes a dislike to him? Prefers a different player because of his style? I understand the baseline of it, but come on. Sure, Henry Onyekuru, like you've just said, has played Champions League football 2 years in a row, been to the African nations, probably would have gone to the World Cup if it wasn't for a knee injury. And yet, he's nowhere near it. That sounds pathetic to me. Whereas Richarlison signed for Watford, and I know we are reaping the benefits of it now, but he signed for Watford with very, very little to his name.
He played for the under-20s Brazil. He had an exceptional talent, and cost he paid £11 million for him.
Mad.
It's just mad.
Ross Charlton, so I've got to get Ross's.
Yeah, get
Ross Charlton says, I'm 20 minutes early. Well, you were a lot earlier than that by the time we got the stream on. I'll have time to have a quick game of FIFA. Do you think we should try up till we are blatantly told there is zero chance of getting Zuma, or as reported, still after him? I think we should. I think we're going to do similar as last season, as in it will go to the last day. Whether he comes, I think he will, but I do believe there'll be will be someone lined up that they know they'll get 100%, but would much prefer continuity. Still also think there's at least 3 more coming in, and all will be improvements as they were last season. I have 100% faith in Mashiri, Brands and Marco.
I think that's probably what they're doing, aren't they? Or it looks like that at the moment. I think obviously Gabaman can play centre back, so there's that cover there. But I think it seems to be that, especially with the story Paul Joyce has put out, they're trying to just nod towards Kurt and say, look, you're still in our thinking, even with a week to go. And maybe it won't happen, and then maybe they'll be able to get Tomori as a loan. Who knows? Or you might be right, Ross. There might be another one who they go, you know what, if we can't get Kurt Zuma, we'll get X and he'll come in as a third choice, and we'll go with Mina and Keane at the moment.
Last season, on deadline day, we were trying to get Rocco and Zuma in. So maybe that'll be the case. Maybe they'll, like you've just said there, they'll have Zuma and they'll try all they can to get him, and maybe they'll have one more. And who's to say, if they get that other one as well, then Holgate might go on loan to West Brom. That's the way they might look at it.
Mick Flynn, any updates on Keane, lads? It's going to be the weekend, Mick. That's the update. He was never to Kenya. He was never due in any time before. So all these people who are blagging it on social media and going, oh, my mate's cousin's dog said, or they try to pass it off as being in the know and blagging it that his medical was yesterday and today. It's never been scheduled anywhere at the moment. So it's more likely going to be the weekend. So just chill on that. Carl Molyneux says hopefully we can get a centre-back, right-back, creative midfielder and another striker in before the window. Fair what? I don't think we need another striker. We need a winger. We need Gabamon in because we need someone to do Guy's job. I think we need a centre-back and we need a right-back. So, we probably end up with is that 5? Ken, Gabamon, winger, centre-back. Yeah, 5. I mean, that'll be 8 players this summer. That's a lot. It's a lot, but makes the squad better. Paul, no, I can't give you the clue on who the other winger is.
Someone asked that on here.
I've been asked to, and I'm not gonna. I would never. Same as if you asked me, Paul, to keep something quiet, I wouldn't tell anyone else. Either.
Steve Donahue says, "Hi lads, I've seen a post on the forum which is going great at the moment, with the new players and rumours etc. about how Brands has removed 24 players from the playing staff through loan sales and being released, as well as bringing in new players that are better than what we have. He is doing a fantastic job. Lads, can you give a shout out to all the people on the forum?" Is right, Steve?
Forum.
On our forum.
It's right, Steve. And you know what, boss? I love the fact that people are really buying into the forum.
And I also like the fact. Sorry, I thought you'd finished.
No, I haven't finished because you were ready. Buying into the forum. Because that's what it's created for. It was created for our own community because we don't need other knobheads jumping in. This is people. This is our own thing that we do here, and we do it with the help of you.
What I like as well is people on the forum, and I've seen this in my notifications, is people saying, "Lads, the lads are live." They're all jumping in saying the lads are live at R5 or the lads are live here. That's what we need. People say, because I know they send the notifications out, but not everyone has like push notifications on their phone or whatever. That's up to you whether you do. And really, I've started trying to put the thing out earlier and saying we'll be live by so and so. And I'm trying to give a roundabout number because today we literally were doing everything was set up, but we're doing AOB, and then literally when AOB finished, we just legged round here, and I said to Joe, which you'll see on the video, was what time is it? He's like 10 to 6. I was like, man, we better hurry up. So I'm glad people are keeping other people updated because that's what it's about. That's a community. That's a community, lads.
Well, this is what Payton is. It's a community, and we're building it, and it's getting bigger and bigger, and it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Make sure also, if you are watching this and you haven't signed up to our Predict League, do it. Tell me in the comments if you've signed up. Do it. You can win money anyway. We'll have some kind of prize for the end of the season for the winner. I don't know what it is.
A date with Joe.
Could be a date. I mean, that's priceless. But sign up because it's going to be good. It's dead easy. Just predict the scores of the Premier League games week by week.
And if you're into your fantasy football, jump on that as well.
Yes, we got one. Steve's
done one.
Has he done it?
I opened up a room
for Steve
in the forum for
Steve. Did he take it?
I don't know. I never looked.
We need to do, and has Joe been on the forum? Let us know, because he promised us about 4 months ago he was going to be active for us.
I think we should open like a dating room for gentlemen like Joe to find.
Joe's a gentleman. He's found. He's Lithuanian up. Have you seen a picture of his girl?
Why have you found a Lithuanian girl?
No, he met her on holiday.
I met her on holiday.
And she's.
A year ago.
When you were your other girlfriend 2 years ago?
Yeah, but she was still attractive.
She's very.
Whoa, hang on.
Well in, Joe.
Hang on. I'm not casting any aspersions. What I'm saying is, so you went on holiday 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Right.
A year ago.
Okay, a year ago.
Yeah.
You with your girlfriend.
Yeah.
At the time.
There's an attractive girl there.
That's fine that there's an attractive girl there. You took her details.
I got an Instagram, yeah.
Okay. That's all I was asking. That's all I was asking.
Paid up for me.
No, you should get on your phone. Get the Mevo mic app.
I'm gonna
do that now so we can get you on. Let's see what else is happening. Hi guys. Gary Ward, howdy guys.
Guys,
Natty Co says, hi guys, do you think we should sign a right back?
Loan. On loan.
Okay.
That's what I'd say.
Okay. Is the stream all right, by the way?
It looks like it's been jumpy there, but
it's fine there.
I know.
But on there, it looks a bit roboty.
Let us know if it's roboty or if it's all right. Steve the Steak says, "Hi boys, love all the info you put out." Good. Cheers, Steve. Kyle Trzalski says the leaked kit, black and dark blue, looks boss.
It's just black, but it's night. It's night. Did I say it was going to be called Midnight Blue?
Midnight Blue. It is boss, isn't it? Go on, mate.
Paul Tony says, "Hi guys. Who do you think will be getting relegated this season? Also, how many new players is too many? What about Villa making 12 new signings so far?"
Well, Villa need players because the players they had would have got them relegated, 100%. Yeah. I think they've probably got too many, but time will tell.
I think Sheffield United will go down because I don't think they've bought enough players.
I think Newcastle
of any quality.
could be in a bit
Newcastle
of
will be a worry. Brighton will be a bit of a worry as well. They haven't brought in that many players and they were dying, and if they do lose Dunk, which could happen if Maguire goes, that would leave them in a bit of a...
Which will happen.
They don't score goals. They just don't score enough goals.
They should buy Cenk Tosun and Numanias for 60 million. That's what I'd do if I was them.
Let's see what else is going on. Chris Donahue says, "The boys is class ped, binged it in 2 days. When is Baz going to do his crossover to the Nerd Social Club?" I don't think he's ever going to do that, let's be honest. But the boys is class, and I finished it last night as well. It's absolutely brilliant, great ending. And I just love the fact how it's like a look at America overall, the prism of America. Matthew Barry says, "Hi lads, Paul Joyce says, we are speaking to Chelsea about Kurt Zouma like we are John Bishop, but with a little bit of a lisp as well. He also doesn't like the fact that railway is going through his garden. He's very disappointed."
Kurt Zouma?
No, John Bishop.
Oh.
He said, "Do you think he'll end up back on loan with an obligation to buy?"
If he were Chelsea though, wouldn't you just want the money now? Why'd you give him on loan again? Unless you were going to see how he does again and then keep him, I don't know.
Do you think I don't know what's going on. I don't know. If they didn't have the transfer ban, would they sell him? Does Lampard want to have a good look?
They would sell him and go after someone like Koulibaly, I think.
And Simon Rouse, Simon Rouse says, "Evening lads." He also says, "What do you think of bringing in a sim bin to the Premier League? I saw a Sky Sports News special on it the other day." That's because information bomb.
Oh, I thought you were
because
following me.
all of the amateur football in England is gonna have a sim bin introduced for talking badly to a referee. So if you give grief, you will get a 10-minute sim bin.
There's a real thing, yeah.
So they're going to bring that. There's been a lot of changes in football in the last 10 years or so.
Yeah.
Last few years, a lot of like rolling on subs. And
I would, I'd have it.
Yeah.
What I'd have it for is to stop this referees thinking every foul is a booking. So if you get booked,
okay, go on.
If you get booked and you go in and you're just too enthusiastic in the challenge.
That's not what I would use a sim bin for, but that's just me.
Well, what would you use it for?
For giving grief to the ref. And no, but
they deserve it.
But the thing is that what I mean is that if you
I hate referees.
If a player is given if he's talking back to a referee, how many times do you see
I want sim bins that you can put referees in for being shit.
And I think with something like a sim bin is that it would suit the players. I know what I liked. I liked when you walked the wall back for 10 yards. I thought that, and the free kick, I thought that was brilliant. I don't know why they got rid of that. But I like things like that. Something that teaches people a lesson to stop doing it. Things like fouls, right? You'll never stop that in football. You'll never stop fouls, even though things have changed and we do more pressing now.
Do you have a sim bin for diving?
Diving's a good one as well. Diving is a good one. Although...
And make an example of them by sending, like... Salah, who dives regularly.
Again, though, that's the kind of thing where a ref, how many refs bottle out booking them and sending them off.
Yeah.
But if you to sim bin them, then it's a partial punishment, and it does actually.
It affects the game.
It affects the game,
and it shames them.
And it does, and hopefully it'll stop them because there'll be real consequences based on diving. So that's what I'm saying. You'll never stop a foul because fouls happen just in football. So I don't necessarily think that's why you should have a sim bin. And also, how do you grade a foul that it's a sim bin?
No, I know, but it's like I mean for keep, because sometimes you'll get a booking, which you deserve.
Yeah.
But then the next one isn't a booking, but because they've been booked and the crowd jump up, referees can't wait to and see those quick 2 yellows and they're off the pitch. And they're like, did it need another yellow
See,
card?
that's to me, that's where referees need to spend more time getting it right, and that's where they're bad. But I think it's difficult. Well, it should do, but I think it's difficult. I think with things like talking back, swearing at referees, I think that's where the sin bit. Almost where you go, no, but no, what? It's weird. It's like almost like saying go and cool down, go and calm down.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, of course it is. Pro Spartan Gamer says, yeah, of course. Hi guys, top work. Give us a clue who the winger is. I reckon you two know. We do. No, we won't.
I'm going to give you the same clue as I said to Joe earlier.
Are you sure you're gonna?
Like this one.
He's got 2 legs.
Say no more.
It narrows it down.
Say no more. Valhalla Viking says, hello lads, just got out of work, so I'll be watching this back. That's why I'm asking the question. He's properly excited about the window now. It's gonna be fun. It is. Wim Hendrick says, hi everyone. Amin Nasir says, Lamina and Tomori are not good enough for our club.
Weren't they in the Lion King?
They might be.
Lamina Tomori.
What a wonderful pair. We need to have 2 minimum in each position.
That's what you said about the girl from Lithuania.
Yes, that don't affect the team's ability to win. I'm expecting a flurry of movement. Well, if we get 5 players in, I mean, that is a flurry of movement, surely. Pro Spartan Games says, any more links to Ziyech? Seen a couple. Think more a number 10 but can play on the wing, crack and left foot, 30 million euros. I like him.
Crack and left foot, you know.
Does Brands really like him? If he does, why hasn't he gone for him? Valhalla Viking, Lamina would be a nice squad player. McCarthy and Schneiderlin go up the door, plays a few positions, which is more important for a small squad.
Andrew Ryan, right? Yes. I'm glad you've clarified the second part in your second message there, because in your first message it says, songs from Tuesday's show really helped me killing Nazis before spot on lads. And then, and so I'm thinking, sound, I've been, whatever.
What's gone on here?
What's gone on here then? And then you've clarified that in the second part by saying, also, I'm playing Wolfenstein on the PS4, sorry. So I'm glad you but to be honest, I would have been happy if you just left it like that. I'd have just been like, all right, what a fella. And
Valhalla Viking.
There's good ones on both sides.
Valhalla Viking, I'm surprised we haven't moved for Stephen Bergwijn, who is a top talent. Brands would know well. Yeah, he is a good player. He's been linked a few times, hasn't he? But it's never really gone anywhere. Not so much this window, to be fair, but he is a good player.
For the rest of your
there you go. Andrew Ryan says, this is the best time of the year for me. Honestly believe we can get top 4 this season if things go our way. The opinion is subject to change after the Palace game, though. Of course it is, and it is. I always say this is the best time of the year. A ball hasn't been kicked. You're full of optimism.
Time of the
and
year.
You know, Mick Flynn, how do I sign up for the Predict the Score, lads? I will put another link on after this show on Patreon, Mick. So check it in about half an hour, and I'll do the direct link.
Right, let's have a
look. Or go to Super Brew, Predict the League now, and put Toffee TV in, and you just apply there. Otherwise, Graham Price says the stream is a bit jumpy. Okay, cheers, Gray. It looks like it goes jumpy, and then it's all right, but I don't know why.
It's fine at our end. That's all I can say.
It's a bit weird.
Go on. It does look a bit choppy. I don't know why. It's fine here.
Is it choppy for everyone? Let us know.
Lewis Melia says PSV have just been knocked out of the Champions League in the qualifiers
today. Ooh.
Maybe we could make a possible loan for Lozano.
Loan? They wouldn't loan him.
Loan?
They would not loan him.
Yeah, I don't know what's. To be honest, it says the stream is the roboty stream is intermittent but okay in general. Everything's great at our end.
Weird. Can you hear us all okay though? Joe, have a little check there while you're there, kid.
Let's have a look. Paz says, heard anything about Galatasaray, kids? We spoke about it before. Could be a way of getting Onyekuru and Tosin in there in a swap. Yeah. He also says, how do you access the forum? Is it Discord? It's the Discord forum, yes.
You're going to put a link
on? I'll put another
because the link expires overnight, doesn't it? You'll have to put it.
Dylan Davis says, seeing a lot of Malcolm in my transfer feed now, so fingers crossed. Has he not officially gone to Zenit yet?
He hasn't yet.
Ooh.
But Everton aren't.
Although I'm yet to see anything from a reputable source. However, what happened to our right back search? I love Seamus as much as the next fellow, but I'm certain we need a right back at a significant enough to compete, but with area to improve. And I'm concerned that one area I've seen no evidence of activity. I'm confident that we will find our attacking options, but what's your level of concern regarding filling Seamus's role moving forward?
Like me, I'm not concerned in the slightest, because for me, it's if there's 5 players coming in, that's number 5 for me. It's way down the list. But Paul Joyce has said, and a right back on loan is what Everton are looking at, and that's what we've said all along, haven't we? And just because there's not big links to it doesn't mean anything. The same, just because it's not out in the press, and just because Charles Stevo hasn't said anything, who knows, you know, whatever, doesn't mean it isn't.
Gary Ward has said he's signed up for the particular league. Nice one. Derek Hulton says, I believe there is a guy called Kuka available. He's a right back.
Who said that?
Derek Hulton.
Derek, stop it.
But
Stop it.
plays mostly on left. And then, yeah, a few about roboty streams.
Okay. Paul Thornton said, is there any possibility Renier Jesus to be agreed before the deadline?
No, because if
I don't know whether there's any possibility of him anyway.
He can't sign for anybody till January anyway. So let's just leave that one and be very...
Paul Thornton says, bring back the conspiracy files. Yeah, we need to do another conspiracy one, don't we?
No. Well, yeah.
Conspiracy cast. We'll do that. We will do that again.
Lucas says, is the secret winger Bale? No.
No.
Derek Houghton says, I like the sin bin idea. There is a set of rules called ungentlemanly conduct. These rules should be for sin bin. I completely agree. I like that. Mick Jackson says, if you can't give the name of the player, can you give the country he plays in?
No.
Europe. Yeah, everyone's saying the sound is great, but the stream is a little bit Shoppington Rovers.
That's weird, isn't it? That's weird. LA Walkway, all right, lads. All right, James. If you were going to have a bet, what winger would you say?
Oh, see, you're trying to trick us! You're trying to trick us!
No,
and
thank you.
It won't work. It won't work.
No, thank you.
It will not work. Two legs.
J-Mac, the worst thing you've ever done when playing football?
The worst thing I've ever done while playing
You
football?
probably just like smash. I mean, you wellied me in the leg once just because of school. I don't know if you like just kick someone off the ball.
Yeah,
if you
I think I once stood on someone's leg while he was on the floor.
deliberately.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, of course I did.
Worst thing I've ever done when playing football is Mr. Sitter. I never got booked.
Pooed on the grass.
Pro Spartan game of the mysterious winger. No, it isn't a done deal at all. It's just who they want.
David Dundee.
And that's it. You know what? It's all about whether you can get the deal over the line, isn't it? Listen, it could be that we don't get this fella in the end and we go back for Wilf Zaha or we go for another one. Just at the moment, there's a fella who they are trying to sort a deal for. Whether they end up with him, I don't know. Do I hope they do? Yeah, because it means that we're still progressing.
Means no worries.
It does mean no worries. So we'll just have to see. There's a week to go. Can we do the deal? Who knows?
It's a problem free, isn't it? I think the problem with the stream is it's something to do with the frames per second.
Yeah.
And there's nothing I can do about it because we're already streaming. So it probably will stay jumpy. But it is to
But everyone can hear it. So
it is to do with the frame. I'm looking at the frames per second right now and they're jumping between 17 and they should be 30. That's the problem. There's nothing I can do because it started. So,
okay.
So I apologise for that.
I mean, Nasir says it was Timon and Pumba. Yeah,
no, I know. Oh,
the song was No Worries. Give us a rendition.
It means no worries.
Gone a bit high.
For the rest of your days, it's a problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata. There you go. LA Walker, yes it is, lads. Just a bit choppy over here. Sorry. Enjoy the sound. That's what I would say. Carl says the sound's okay. Carl's all right.
Yeah, it is. It's just a frame per second.
John Crellin says, Red Shy Fios, who do you think Who do you think will have players sent to the sin bin? Refs are having too much influence on games already. It's designed to Americanise the game.
The refs though, you know what I mean? That's not nothing you do. If players stop being dickheads, then if players...
Ed saying 2 legs while putting up 3 fingers.
I just confuse people.
Does the winger get in the team over Bernard?
Who's to say...
I love Bernard,
Who's
but
to
who's to
say plays
say...
in that position?
Who's to say Bernard?
Who's to say he plays on the left? Who says he plays on the right?
Who's to say Bernard doesn't then go to number 10? Who knows? I'm not the manager, so I don't know. But all I do know is the more attacking talent we have with the ability to create and score goals and be quick, the better we're going to be. That's what I would say. What do you mean? What do you think?
I don't know, I'm just checking the stream.
He's checking the stream. You want to restart it, don't you?
No, I don't. I'm not restarting. There's too much messing about.
Well, then stop moaning.
I'm not moaning.
You are. You're dead moany today.
Have you got that mic app?
I have, yeah. It says connect this device in Mevo's app audio mixer.
Oh, okay. Hang on, let me see if I can connect you.
Oh, there's some other magician stuff going on, and Joe's going to be involved.
I want to see if I can get
Is it
Joe.
like a push to talk, is it?
Hang on.
I haven't used it, so I wouldn't know, mate.
Push the...
Probably.
Go ahead, Addy. Add yours.
Just bear with us. I mean, what shall I talk about, guys?
We'll answer some questions.
I've done all the questions.
All right.
You connect and pass me that, and I'll read these and answer it.
Protected the Mevo.
It's a Mevo detector. That's what it is. Matt Summer says, I was always surprised we never made a go for Jared Bowen, given Marco has worked with him. I personally rate him. Jared Bowen, though, championship player, and he looks like he's got loads of potential, but is that what you think will take us up a level?
What do you think, Joe?
I don't.
What do you think?
What's the guy's name?
Jared Bowen.
I've never heard him.
Plays for Hull,
Plays for
22
Hull.
goals
Yeah,
last
just
season.
sign him. Just sign everyone.
Okay. How did that sound on the stream, by the way?
Could you hear Joe talking then? Just let us know here below. The likes are at 13 and the viewers are at 50 odd. I mean, we've just talked about being a community. We've literally talked about
And you
being
know
a
what?
community.
They're not showing community spirit.
They're not. That's all I'm saying. Poor. Um,
Does the PIV know who it is?
no.
The PIV doesn't know.
Nope. Could anyone hear Joe when he asked that question
There's a
then?
delay.
Oh, okay.
There's a delay, so they're not going to be able to say it yet.
He knows everything. Who the PIV? The PIV's great. But he still DMs me 1,000,000 times a day. That's all I'm saying. He knows everything about players, though. Give him that. But it's his job. He should do. If he didn't know things about players, he'd be a bit Cuca Martina at his job, wouldn't he? Really. So he should know. Really.
I think the stream is only just catching up now to when Joe was talking. So
You may as well just sit here and play with me fingers.
what's on Patreon?
Nothing, because you keep. It's all about jumping.
There's nothing we can do about the jumping. The frame, the show is in full effect. That's just the way it is.
Okay, let's catch up. Mark Wyman says, I said it on Twitter already. I think the winger is Neymar, so he can play with Richie.
Is he a winger?
Yeah, everyone could hear me.
Oh yeah.
They've guessed. That's it. No point doing this show anymore.
Did
They've guessed.
it sound okay when Joe spoke? By the way, I just want to know because it's something we could. It's something like when the PIV is in here, he could just sit over there off camera and use that.
Oh yeah.
Joe started to get his hands off.
I don't know. Joe's there. Joe, answer the question.
He's left me alone for now.
That's dark.
But he said it with that
He's not
hint
as
of,
angry anymore.
a hint of irony.
I've stopped making eggs in the morning, by the way.
That's a good.
How do you like your eggs in the morning? I like them scrambled on my face.
I like them with the spiders.
What?
Okay, let's get back to something. Simon Rouse says, news on the third kit. I like the colours of the new training gear. What news do you want, Simon? What colour is it?
Midnight blue.
Midnight blue. It's outside. It's not out, obviously.
out.
There's been an image on social media. Terry McKenna said, oh, Gareth Bale. It's not Bale, but it could be Neymar. You never know. You never know. Could be Everton. You never know. Whoa, some Brazilian journalist said we should sign Everton yesterday.
Oh,
said he's cheaper.
It'd be PR dream, that.
Nobody said he's cheaper, scores goals, and is really quick. And
How many Everton, if you
signed
signed Everton and you give him the number 9 shirt and it said on the back of a shirt, Everton 9, how many shirts do you think would sell?
I don't know, but I wouldn't give him number 9.
I know, but just think from a PR point of view.
I know, but I'm thinking of players who've had number 9.
John, it's nothing to do with bandwidth. It's the software we're using for the. It's not the internet as such. It's the software. It's only running at 17 frames per second. It might have been. There might have been too many things going on my laptop when we started the show. That's all it is. It's nothing to do with bandwidth. We've got loads of bandwidth. We do live shows every single day. It's just that sometimes we work in a very busy office and there's a lot going on, and that obviously that's going to cause some kind of drag.
I mean, today, that isn't the excuse.
No, it's not. It's OBS. We're using OBS, and I made a little change before. It might be that.
Listen, it is what it is. Just cope with it today.
I know.
We work to get the best we can for you guys, so you rest assured. I mean, look, Ped's literally doing the show with a screwdriver in his hand. That is how much thought he's putting into making things better.
That's the way I roll.
Graham Price says he could hear Joe. Fine, let's ask Joe another question. Joe, if you had the choice now, and Joe doesn't know about this winger, so if you had the choice to buy a winger now, Joe, the week to go, who would you go for personally?
I'd go for Cengiz from Roma. Yeah, Cengiz left footer.
As we said.
Good player.
Yeah,
he's a good player.
I like Bertrand Traore. I don't understand the hate for him.
No, you know what? Traore's an interesting one. I had this conversation this morning about Traore.
And scored twice against us as well, didn't he?
He did.
You're obsessed.
It's like my version of Yarmolenko.
No, forget that. But what I'm saying is, Traore's interesting. I don't understand why people have this negative view of him. He's a left-footed right winger that's got an average of 1 in 3. Which is amazing for a winger, really, or it's very good for a winger. He's 23 years of age, he's quick, he's strong, and it's a bit weird that people kind of just go, oh, I wouldn't want him. I just find it very, very odd, but there you go. John Crellin, we know you're only asking, mate. I know, Ped's only messing with you. It's just the way he is. He's even kept the screwdriver in his mouth to make him look like he's doing something.
Joe, let me ask you a question. If Everton were offered the chance to buy Yarmolenko right now, would you sign him?
No, he's got bad ligaments, hasn't he?
Shite.
Yeah, I would.
And he's crap.
Joe, can I ask you another question?
Go for it.
Why did you feel it was appropriate to turn up today wearing a red jacket?
See, I don't see nothing wrong with the colour red. I know I'm an
Joe
Everton
sees
fan.
nothing
I was going to say, R. Kelly didn't
with
see
a
that.
little
R.
red
Kelly didn't see
jacket.
anything wrong with a bit of bump and grind, but
He
that's been
didn't,
proved completely wrong, hasn't it?
It's not like it's a Liverpool jacket though, is it?
Doesn't matter.
It's
red.
Atletico Bilbao.
It's red. Literally, Reds outside have been laughing at you. They've been laughing at you.
Right,
let's go to Andrew Ryan. Andrew Ryan, do you think one of the reasons we went after Zaha was because how good he was away from home for Palace last season?
Because he's a game changer. Andrew, I really wish you were a footballer, because your song would be Andrew Ryan, Andrew Ryan, Andrew Ryan.
Sure, it'd be Andrew Ryan running down the wing.
No, be like any old Iron.
I know, but
ruined it.
Well, if you'd have sang the right tune, it might have been
I did. Andrew Ryan, Andrew Ryan.
Well, to answer Andrew's question,
Yeah, he's a game changer. He's a winner. He's a goal scorer. He's a mover and a shaker.
he is very good away from home, isn't he?
He's a brilliant
On the counter attack.
I'm not asked what anyone
Is he
says.
the? Let me ask the.
Is he the winger?
I mean,
Would have got away with it if it wasn't for you pesky kids.
it would. Let me ask our patrons here now. Is he the man, Wilf Zaha? Is he the one you would all like Everton to sign by next Thursday? Is he the winger? Would you be delighted if he was the winger? Let me know in the comments now. Or if there's someone else, put it in the comments quickly. Like, now. Thanks. I mean, Joe went with Chenzel Under, who's a very, very good player to be, and only young as well, I think 20 or 21. Nice left foot, but, let's see if Wilfred Zaha gets the backing of the people. I mean, it won't matter, because Marcel Brands and Marco were the ones driving it, but
They're the
just
people.
for us.
Little explanation.
Little explanation. We are back.
We're back. We're back. Well, I mean, we're back. Well, because of the time delay, we're not actually back, but when you watch this, we will be back.
Yeah, well, basically, Graham Price says he always liked Traore and hoped we will have gone for him, but if Brands thinks a hard statement sign, it's fine by him. Carl Molyneux says Zaha will be a great addition to our team if the price isn't too high. Where are we?
Joe just put in the comments that we are up and running.
There's another one as well. Pro Spartan Gamer said would love Zaha. Prem experience is vital. Wim Hendrick says Traore as well. And Robert Foe says would love Zaha. We prove it Balassi. We have no problem attracting Palace's best players. There you go. There you go.
What else? Has anything come up?
And Joe's gone. Get your thoughts in on Yarmolenko being a class player.
He didn't.
He did. Yarmolenko is gash. And always has been.
The good news is we've got
What
30...
happened in 2015, Baz?
The good news is we've got 30 frames per second. That's the good
We're
news.
back.
Well, we are back. I know we're back.
Oh,
But
we've been back for a while.
We've been back
yeah.
for a while.
Sorry, yeah. Next.
So in about 5 minutes, they're going to get.
They're going to
we're
be
get
happy
back.
with 30 frames per second, so there you go. I mean, let's talk about the Sky Italia fella.
What's this guy
Saying-
tell you, fellow? What's his name? Is that Mizio?
I don't know, just
That
a
even
big
is.
lad.
Dave.
Saying that, Big Dave from Bologna.
Scotty Road.
Well, I mean, he's
Hell,
saying,
Scotty Road.
that's what he's saying. He's really, when that camera goes off, he's going to go, bloody hell, I mean, you didn't tell me I was doing that.
I mean-
And when it goes back on, he goes, no, mais again, as I
no,
wanted the
mais
best to
again,
play
you know, go down to the-
ever in Italiano.
Go down to the Pizza Hut.
That's what I mean, basically. Carl Molyneux says, sorry to say, but we've had plenty of players with injuries over the years, so Yarmolenko would be a no-go for me.
Well, he'd be a no-go for me because he's shite.
Yeah, that's why that'd be his main thing for me.
Am I allowed to step in?
No, Joe, because you're going to come over with nonsense.
I mean, you can make an
You
argument.
can
all
make an
want.
argument. Go on, get on the mic.
I mean, I don't know
I'd
where
just
on
like
the
to
mic.
ask Baz what happened in 2015 in Kiev, in the Europa League. What did Yarmo
So
do?
what? One swallow
He
does
destroyed
not
us.
make a summer.
Is Divock Origi the best European striker?
Nobody won Liverpool the Champions League.
Exactly, so there you go. So it means literally nothing that if Yarmolenko played against
How-
Alcatraz and scored a couple of goals.
How do you rate the German striker Klose? How do you
Miroslav Klose.
how do you rate him?
He's
Is he
good,
one
he's
of the-
good, he's a good World Cup
Is he
player.
one of the best strikers of all time?
No, he's a good World Cup
wait,
player
no,
in
no.
a cup competition.
No. Is he one of the best strikers of all time?
No, but,
No. The answer is no.
Okay,
He's not.
yeah,
And
no,
what
he's not.
what record does he hold?
He has a very good World Cup
What record
which
does he
is-
hold?
He's got the most goals in the World Cup, hasn't he?
In the
Scored
World- yeah.
4 different World Cups.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And is he
So
one of the
he-
best strikers of all time?
In the World Cup, he is, yeah.
But is he one of the best strikers of all time?
In national
No.
football?
That's not the question I'm asking you.
in
Is he
national
one of the
football?
best strikers of all time?
In club football or national?
Any football?
It doesn't really work.
No,
like
he's
that.
not. It does. It literally does work
In,
like
in
that.
international
The
football,
answer is
yes.
no. The answer is no. He's not one of the, and he's not one. He's not even one of the best strikers of all time in Europe. In
I
international.
Is
judge-
David Nugent one of the best international strikers?
He scored 1 goal for England off the line, didn't
and
he?
didn't even start the game.
Right.
So he's got 1 cap and 1 goal.
But I look at Yarmolenko when he turns up at West Ham, and
And he was
done
even
what?
worse.
he
done
went.
what?
He scored 2.
Horrendous.
He's scored 2,
Against
Scored
us.
2.
and that's it.
Yeah. Every time I watch him, you've been very, very good.
Yeah. Yeah. There you
Fair
go.
enough, Joe. Listen, you know what I like about you, Joe, is that you like him and you stick to the thing. But
That's fair enough.
He's absolute gash, but it's good that you like, that's your opinion.
Yeah.
Fair play. LA Walkway, we'll have to see, won't we?
What if there's a medical tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll have to see. Say no more. Say no more.
It's in the law. Medical. You got 2 legs. Yes.
You're
play
past.
for us. You play for us.
It's not our Kendall's day. Andrew Ryan says, Ped, you're not the only one who wishes I was a footballer, mate. Zaha is the one for me, really like him. I think Zaha's the one for you, isn't he? If you had the choice now for the next week, he'd be the one that you'd want Everton to sign more than anyone, I think. Isn't he? Is that fair?
I don't really want to comment on the matter.
Oh, okay.
No, I think listen, he's a tremendous footballer. I don't get any of this hate for him. I think whatever he does next, if he leaves Palace and goes to another club, I think he'll do brilliant for them. I really think he will. But will it be us? Well, probably won't be us. But I think it would have been a big statement signing if we'd got him. I really do. But
do you think, Palace have, obviously his agents put out last night that Napoli was sniffing around, and Napoli have literally covered them off and said, we're not interested in
trying to bring Arsenal back to the table, aren't they?
But why would Arsenal come back to the table? They got no money. Trying to get everyone on loan.
I don't know.
So
maybe they're trying to bring us back to the table.
Yeah, well, that's what I think it is.
Maybe they're just trying to get a table.
That's it. Maybe you just need to go to IKEA or something. Try there. Chris Donaghy, throw 50p in the meter, lads. It's been in the meter for a while.
Do you know what I mean?
You know, Chris, come on, catch up.
I don't like these sulky comments about we work very hard putting
Salty.
Sulky, salty, whatever. I don't like them. Work very hard putting these streams together. Little problem.
I think they're just having a bit of bants.
I don't like it.
In the
I don't like the bants. I don't want bants.
Okay.
I don't want bants.
All right, fair enough.
I'm anti-bants.
You are anti-bants. Right, is there anything else, or are we just calling it a night?
Is there anything else?
Or
What is this? What are we to go? We've got a lot of pressure on us to bring those players in, haven't we? And I was speaking to Gary, and he said, Gary, you need to bring players in, and he said, shut up, Gary, cover your arms so they don't get everything tattoos. Go, just a bit of Jamie Carragher.
Bit of Carragher
Like he was
throwing
in
it.
the room. It's like he was in the room. In fact, if I just went off camera,
I'd think Cara was here.
it could literally be.
I think he was here. LA Walkway says he'd love him. He's a game changer. Imagine Zaha, Keane, and Richie. Does that get your juices flowing, Joe?
It does indeed. I'm worried about Zaha's price though.
Why? It's not your money.
No, it does
It's not
matter for
your
the football
money,
club.
Joe.
It matters for the football club. The wage bill.
Shut up,
The
Joe.
wage bill.
Shut up, Joe. Maybe you should.
Badge, back me up.
I think maybe you could start contributing to the wage bill by buying tickets.
I think you're right, Joe. I think you're right. I think you have to look at the big picture. And the big picture is 100 million.
It might not
quid.
be my money, but it'll affect the club. That's the way I look at it. Let's
You
not.
can't- the
Let's
lad's
not.
trying to be responsible.
Let's not spend 60 million on Zaha. Let's spend 20 million on Bertrand Traore. Better value for money.
He's not though.
Well, yeah,
The
it is
Leon
better value
fans
for money.
said they'll drive him.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but we
loads
say
of
that
play-
about a few
loads of
players that
fans.
do a job at other clubs as well.
Oh, hang on.
You drive
hang
Tossen
on,
to
hang on,
Palace.
hang on. So what you're saying is, Leon are miles better than Everton.
They're in the Champions League.
So,
aren't
no, hang on.
they? They're
Me
Champions
and Baz could pick 11 players and win and get
You couldn't.
Champions League in France,
Right,
right?
but you couldn't beat Everton over two
Right.
legs, could you?
So what you're
Let's
saying
round it.
is that you think Leon are so much better than Everton
Yeah,
that
currently, possibly, yeah.
Joe, I'm never asking you
Well,
about football. Ever
I
again.
base it on the
Your
last time.
opinions are.
I based it on the last time we faced Leon, and it was only literally like.
So
what, a
your
year ago.
so your basis of how football works is the last time two teams met is basically how good they are against each other.
I think if we met again, we'd struggle. To be honest, I think Leon are a good side. To be fair, got good players like Mariano, Bertrand Traore, Memphis Depay,
Do you like Cornet?
Cornet. I like Cornet, yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Joe, you just talk.
Interesting.
And they got a good goalkeeper in Anthony Lopez. Very good keeper.
Joe does. He does like a little bit of European
And they
football.
got Younger and Beaver as well, the ex-Newcastle man. I think they have.
I mean, that really ruins.
But
your
he's done
arguments.
all right though in France.
Where did he finish in France? Third.
Yeah, third or second.
Scored a lot of goals though.
They're a good side.
He did
There's
score-
no
he
way.
did score a
There's
lot.
no
They're good
way.
European
There's
team.
no way that Traore is so good that their fans think he's bad. Yet that would be acceptable for us.
We
He was
think
better
that
2 seasons ago. He didn't have a great season last season, but he
I
still
just
scored
can't
11
understand-
goals.
This
I
is
honestly-
by the way, this is Europa League semi-finalists. by
I
the
don't
way.
I
How you
don't
feel
care.
about it?
You're saying that a player that the Leon fans don't think is good enough
There's a lot of players.
is good enough for us.
There's a lot of players at Everton that we don't think are good enough, but will do a job for other teams. Shank Tossen, prime example.
So
will
you're
do a
saying,
job.
hang on, let me just get this into my head, right? You're saying that a player that Leon don't like, you think that is the kind of player that would get us into the top 6 of the Premier League, where 4 of the top 6 competed in the 2 European trophy finals.
But I don't necessarily think Zaha will get us into the top 6 either, guaranteed. I don't think anything's a guarantee.
I think Zaha is about 1,000,000 times better.
More
than
Premier League
Traore.
proven. I just worry about the amount of money that we're going to spend.
Why do you worry about the
I
amount
do
of
worry
money?
about the money.
Why?
Because
What difference does it make
Right,
to you?
all I'd
Because-
say, right, is that Bertrand Traore is a good player and he would improve Everton.
Yeah, and
that's why
Zaha
he's done it.
is a better bet for Premier League proven experience. Don't get me wrong. But
Traore's
I
only
do,
23.
I know it's not my money, but I do worry about the wage bill.
Okay.
Against going against what brands wants.
Okay. Where are we? Andrew Ryan, yeah, I've said that, haven't I? Mick Flynn will I'll put the link up on Patreon in a bit, mate, for the Predict the League. LA Walkway says he'd love him as a game changer. I've said that, haven't we? Amin Nasir says he swears he saw Purple Achi today at the Gibraltar-Spain border, acting as a Jehovah's Witness.
Why were you in Gibraltar on the border?
Why wasn't he? Why
No,
couldn't
I'm
he have
asking
been?
him why. I'm asking why he was at
He
the
could
border.
have been there, you know. Could have been border.
Do you honestly think Purple Achi's got a passport?
Yeah. Prince Arabic, his name, isn't it? So yeah, he possibly could.
Do you honestly think he's got a? Do you honestly think he's got a?
I don't know.
Do you honestly?
I don't know.
Honestly,
I don't know.
Honestly, come
he
on,
might
Baz.
want to feel what muscles
want
are
an
like
answer.
in Europe. Yes.
do you think they're tolerating Europe?
Yeah, they love it. They
Do-
love
do
it.
you-
Especially on the
genuinely?
border.
Is that a sweeping?
You're bordering
Is that
on
a sweeping
statement.
statement?
You're bordering on ridiculous here, saying he hasn't got a passport. Chris Donahue says only messing lads. Streamers mean sounds a hard would be boss. There you go. Have you got any more before I basically say we're going?
I feel like I'm stuck in the middle. Lucas
you.
says, "Call me a fool, but I'd just give them 18 million for Zaha." Just saying,
For Louis Saha?
Louis Zaha.
80 million? Really?
No, I wouldn't go that far. Gary Ward. You listen. You relinquished that power of that microphone before I cut you off. Honest to God, this is not a democracy.
If he was, you'd be stalking.
No, I'll be fine. Yeah.
He'd have a little model, matey.
3 inches into me. Gary Ward
Hey.
says Zaha is the one I'd like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on.
And Simon Rouse says, what about Everton Suarez?
What about what?
Everton Suarez.
Everton Suarez.
Yeah. Amin says he lives there. Where do you live though? In Gibraltar or
In
in
Spain.
Spain? And you just went the border? I need clarification. I need clarification.
Okay.
I don't like half measures.
I forgot the question though, because Simon Rowe said Everton, yeah. I mean, like I said, the Brazilian journalist yesterday was saying he's the one Everton should get. He's cheaper than Zaha, his numbers are better, he's fast, he's this, he's that. So, who knows? Joe
Terry
Bates-
said, FFP matters, well said, Joe. But surely FFP doesn't matter if Marcel Brands wants a player for a certain price. He's the person who's balancing the books. So he's the one who makes that decision. That's why I'm saying, what does it matter what the price is? The people who run the club, and certainly Marcel Brands is responsible. Marcel Brands?
That's a
Why
brand.
just don't keep picking me up on what I'm saying?
I just wanted you to
I
say it right
fast.
for yourself.
I say it
Okay.
fast.
I'm just trying to
I'm a-
protect you.
a
I'm
dynamite.
protecting you. Protecting you.
He's the one who we can all sit round saying the player's this much or that much.
Yeah.
He knows what the balance of the payments are. Who's to say we go to Zaha and Everton strike a deal and it's for 18 million and Marcel Brands goes, yeah, but it's over 5 years, therefore it falls well within FFP. But I'm not telling you that because I don't care what Joe thinks in Oro Park or what Terry thinks or what Akeem thinks in maybe Gibraltar, maybe
It's maybe Spain.
I just said it. He certainly doesn't care what you say.
LA
Walking
Walkway.
around in a red top.
LA Walkway said Joe bases his opinion on players on how they played against us years ago. Crying faces.
Crying
I
faces.
think you're right, James, he does.
Derek Houghton says, sorry, Joe. We don't want a player who will do us a job is good enough. We want a player who's going to propel us into the top 4. So be told, Joe.
Amin lives in Spain, but he's from the Welsh streets.
Okay, I'm from the Welsh Street. I'm from Gwydder Street. Do you know where that is, don't you?
No, lovely. Egberth.
absolutely no geography. You know what they make in the Welsh streets, don't you? Peaky Blinders. They're the Welsh streets.
Nonsense.
They're the Welsh streets.
Good. Oh,
Oh
interesting.
my God, you don't know anything, do you? You don't. You're worse
I
than him.
literally know everything.
You don't know. Well, you don't know where the Welsh streets are, and you don't know that they make
I'm not
Peaky
interested.
Blinders.
I know where Peaky
And you
Blinders
don't know
is
Purple.
gash.
And I mean, it's not gash.
Gash.
It's very, very good. And you don't know where the Purple Lackey's got a passport. Honest to God, you're bordering on him. Whatever.
Would you rather be locked in a room with Purple Lackey or with Joe for an hour?
Purple Lackey. Purple Lackey, honest to God. Honestly, I could cope with my muscles being felt up rather than being told that
Can you do
Yarmolenko.
squats with him on your
Oh,
back?
I'd do fully squat. I'd have to do some, like a bit of warm up
You'd
first
have
with
to
my
warm
back.
your back and your
Um,
thighs. It's your quads with him on your back.
Easy, no problem. Could I cope with the Yarmolenko chat? I could not.
Yeah, no, whatever. That time when he went past Alcaraz, oh, he showed me he was the best player in the world.
And Luca Dean.
Go past Luca Dean, did he? Luca just went, go ahead, lad. You're going to be finished next week. You
We
may
never
well.
went past.
You may as well
went
have a
inside,
shot.
Lucas Dean.
Hey,
Bobby Brogues said Zaha is the obvious choice from those currently knocking around in the league. We have no real idea if the others you could mention would be able to cope in our league. It's hard league to come into. Is it though? Because based on that, you only really need to watch a player once who plays against an Everton team with Gylfi Sigurdsson playing as the target man, with David Unsworth on the sidelines coaching him. That's good enough scouting, apparently.
Well, human.
Why do you
he
need?
played at Goodison and scored the winner at Goodison.
No, I know, but I'm talking about in Lyon. Why would you need We Scout to tell
Why
you?
you're only taking him on one game when he...
But no, that's what Joe's doing. He's taking him on one game.
Well, he scored at Goodison, got the
Well,
winner
he
at
said
Goodison.
Joe said he destroyed us in Lyon.
He destroyed us at home
Well,
as well, to be fair.
I don't
He's a good player.
I think he's a very average player.
Okay,
He just plays in a good league.
It's opinions, isn't it?
Anyone else at Lyon you'd take?
It's opinions. No.
No, nothing.
Cornet.
No one.
Cornet's good.
Cornet.
Cornet.
You want to
Cornet.
Cornet?
Cornet. Jimmy Cornet.
Jimmy Cornet.
He's good. Sarr's good as well. He plays in the French league, isn't he? But Palace and Watford are trying to get him out. He's a good player. Yeah. He's a good player.
Has he had any good one-off games against anyone?
Sarr.
Yeah.
It's lovely. Loads of players have. Zaha's had a couple of one-off games that are good as well. Every time he's played against us, he's been gash. Apart from diving in our box last year and getting a penalty.
That was a penalty.
I
think it was a penalty.
It's a penalty. Seamus didn't touch him. He just dived.
Seamus does like to bring
No,
people down. in
Seamus
the
loved
box.
bringing people down, but on that occasion he didn't. Zaha just felt the touch.
Joe, why would you take a worse player because they are cheaper?
The answer to that is how would you know he's worse? He could come to the Premier League and tear it up, couldn't he? I mean, Zaha has
Got
already
4
done
and
it in the
11
Premier
for
League.
Chelsea, by the way, in the Premier
Yeah,
League.
and so he does have a bit of experience then, doesn't he? I don't know. I just think it's better value for money personally. And I worry about the wage bill and stuff
I
like
understand
that.
that argument, but that's better value for money can sometimes lead to just buying crap players.
It can do,
Yeah,
but
well,
you don't know what he's going to do.
here's the real kicker.
They do know.
Here's the real kicker for everyone, right? If Marcel Brands and
Yeah.
Marco Silva decide Bertrand Traore is what we need, then I trust them over you, for sure, and Payton's. Because that they've looked and gone, he improves.
And he is on the list, isn't he? Surely. You'd think so.
So there you go.
Simon Rouse has just said, anyone watching who isn't on Patreon, sort it out. You're missing out on loads of content and cost fuck all. Sign up and get involved. The problem with that statement is, Simon, as nice as it is,
It's a boss statement.
Nobody's watching that isn't on Patreon
That's it. Sai,
because this is a Patreon exclusive.
Sai, that's a
Just take it,
Wednesday
Si.
comment for when we're live on YouTube.
That's a
But you know
Wednesday.
what?
Wednesday.
You know what, though?
The sentiment.
The sentiment
all day,
is lovely.
All day. I'm all on board with the sentiment. I'm all on board with the sentiment.
No, the sentiment's great. The sentiment
But
is
anyone
great.
watching this who's not on Patreon, why are you watching it? How dare you? How dare you? This is copyrighted. Oh, I mean, that's not exactly a scary face, is it? I mean, it was like Fozzie
Look.
Bear trying to have a go at someone there,
Look.
wasn't it? Look. Hey, everybody, I'll put Fozzie Bear onto you.
Don't. Just give him. Don't give me. Give him.
Don't give him.
You know, if you gift, Joe, I will literally out you for the nonce you are. So
I mean,
that's
literally, you've literally just outed them live.
This is wrong.
James on LA Walkways literally just said, bloody hell, Joe.
Bloody hell, Joe. And they're not even up to that bit yet.
Wait till they get up to that bit.
This is on a prior
There's a
comment.
horrible statement right here on Patreon.
There's a better statement that I could bring up from the other day, but I won't.
LA Walkway
Actually, don't
says the
know about
hardest levels above.
Oh, he is, but that's not the point, is it? The
I
point.
don't- to be honest, I've lost
I've lost
what the point is.
What was the
I don't
point?
even know what we were
What
talking
I'm
about.
what I'm saying, James, right, is if that Marco Silva turns round and goes, I want
Who's
Burton.
James?
LA Walkway.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I want Burton
But what-
Traore
okay.
because he improves Everton. Then sound.
I don't think that was.
Sound.
I don't think that was the point. I think the point was, if the manager wants a player because he's watched them a lot and he's scouted them, then no problem.
Well, that's why he'll get him. money.
but
We
you
don't buy
can't scout.
players.
You can't scout a player on one game that he played against Everton 2 years ago.
No one's doing that. Joe's doing that. Joe's doing that. I'm not
You're
doing
literally
that.
backing
I've
Joe up
seen
there.
him playing for Vitas. I've seen him playing for Chelsea. I've seen him playing for Lyon. He's a good player. End of story.
Terry McKenna says, I thought the centre forward was sorted with Ken.
Well, it is. It is, isn't it? It is.
No, I know.
We want another winger,
We're
so
not
that
wingers,
but
aren't we?
what we want is we want the fluidity of a front three, and I suppose Wilfred Zaha gives you fluidity because he can play wide or through the middle. Moise Kent can play wide left or through the middle. Richarlison can play wide right, left through the middle. So you're getting that fluidity. Obviously, I love Bernard. I absolutely love Bernard, but we need more choices. Bernard needs to be at this level to get in our team. Same as Richarlison, the same as others. The only way Everton will break the top 6, top 4, whatever, is if every player has to play at their ultimate level. And you can't go, we've got 11 players and the rest are shit, but them 11 are good. Because ultimately, at times, it catches up with you in the season. You fall away.
Punches you in the face.
Does.
In November.
Know what else it does?
December.
Kicks you in the shin. And that hurts.
Pinches you under the arm.
There's the, you know what the way?
Alright,
Not under the arm, but
No!
that's the worst bit there. If you're ever in a headlock, pinch someone there. Done that years ago, and we had to do training, social work, because to get you in, pinch there because no one can sustain it. Nobody, because it fucking kills. There you go.
Life lessons.
Life lessons there. I mean, more for Joe as well. Really.
Lessons in love.
All the dreams that we were building, we never fulfilled them. Could be better, could be better. Oh, lessons in love. I'm loving the air guitar.
Well, it's not, it's air bass.
Oh, it is
Play
air bass, yeah, because you're going bum 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 bum.
That's how we played it. I mean, I'm just saying.
That's what I mean.
Lessons in love.
We probably should finish now because we're starting.
We're
to,
just giving a little bit extra because of
because
not only because of the shot,
because we lost
and we
them,
lost them
we
for a
lost
bit.
some, so we apologise.
We're
for
just
losing.
giving them a
Listen, 7 days to go. Where are we now? In 7 days.
We're gonna buy a player on Monday. We're gonna buy a player on Tuesday. We're gonna make love to a lady on Wednesday. She's from Lithuania. And Joe tapped her up when he was with his ex. No wonder she binned him.
If he brings it over here, we'll
Can we
all
ask, right,
join
this
in.
is going to go a little bit. This is going to go a little bit AOB now, Joe. So what restarted this thing with
Joe, as you're thinking and as you're talking, will you get my bottle of water, please, mate?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Right, so restart at which, sorry?
So
What started the Lithuanian?
how have you got the
It's at
Lithuanian
side of the
back
couch,
then?
kid.
Have you got the
It's just at the
Lithuanian
side.
lady back?
Yeah,
She
the side of the
posted-
couch, Joe.
Side of the couch, there we go. Right. She posted on Instagram.
She posted.
Tom,
And what did you do? Did you like it or something?
I just liked it and said, you know, nice picture.
What you don't see is, by
Slide
the way,
into
is
the
that Jim,
DMs.
Joe literally done heart eyes.
Joe's
Let's be
got-
honest.
Yeah, I'm not going
Joe's walking around with hacksaw Jim Duggan shorts on, by the way.
And a red
Their
top.
sound. The red top ruins them. The shorts are alright.
So you liked the picture of a Lithuanian girl.
Yeah, and give her the heart eyes.
Give her the
on
heart eyes, and then what happened next? Did she DM you or?
She said thank you very much with 2 kissy
For
faces.
the Aintree iron.
Okay, so then what happened next?
I said, me and my mate might have a trip to Lithuania next year.
And what
And
did
she said,
say?
Let's arrange to meet.
And
But this isn't a
You
catfish.
and your mate.
I'm not
Yeah,
saying it's
no,
a
no,
catfish.
no,
No,
this ain't a catfish
hang on, whoa, whoa,
because
whoa.
I
I'm not.
met her
Hang
last
on,
year.
nobody said he was a catfish.
Yeah.
No one even brought catfish
I'm
into
all
it.
down for Eastern Europeans, man.
I mean, are Eastern Europeans down for you? That's the question.
That is
I
the
think
question.
I mean, I'll be honest, it sounds like she is.
So
Hopefully.
where in Lithuania?
Vilnius in
Okay.
Lithuania.
Is there any have you
Capital.
checked flights?
Oh, no, I haven't even got that far yet.
Oh, I haven't even. So why don't you check the flights?
I'd check the flights, Joe. I'll be
Hopefully
honest,
about 79 quid.
what you showed me before, I'd have been over there tomorrow. I'm
There you
not
go.
gonna lie.
So we got confirmation from Baz there, haven't we?
So hang on,
She's
hang
a
on,
nice
hang on.
looking girl, so
That's fine. I mean,
She's a
so
very nice
we know
looking
she's
girl.
not. You've met her in real life, haven't you?
Yeah,
Right.
so she's real.
she's even better up
What's
close.
her name?
Get over there.
Her name is Gabriella.
Okay.
It
Well,
sounds like a
well, I'm going to
Brazilian name,
suggest
doesn't it?
something now. I'm going to suggest something.
Sorry.
I think you get it boxed off now. You
Flying.
get it into the country because who knows?
No, I've got to go over there, Pat.
Terry Mechanic and Joe get her a work permit. It's all about points,
No, what I
guys.
mean,
It's all about
what I
points.
mean is, Joe, I think you should get over there, see her, and then basically get her over here. I mean, she could be working in a car wash by Tuesday, couldn't she?
She could literally come over here.
What I'm saying is that it's a very delicate time at the moment for our country. And
Is Lithuania safe then?
Is it?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
safe for what?
so I can go over there.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
You're
Joe.
going to
I'll
take
be okay.
Sol or you're going on your own?
I don't know what to do actually.
I
I
wouldn't
need your
take
advice on this one.
I mean, I wouldn't say
I think I
Sol.
should probably just go on my own.
What
shouldn't
if
I?
like Sol? I mean, I
But-
can imagine Sol turns
Sol
up.
will ruin it.
I know. Sol will
She'll
ruin
turn
it.
up with a nice little dress on, ready for a bit of
I know,
fun,
I
and
can't
Sol will
go-
be there going, Joe, look at me tattoo of Elvin on my arm or whatever it is.
But you might like Sol.
It'd be a bit awkward going on a date and then having Sol there as well.
I mean, he's like that. With his face half painted, Joe. I'm Sol today. No, I'm not a Joe. Saying, who do you want to date? Sol or Joe? Sol or Joe?
So Vilnius in 2020 it is.
Happy Vilnius 2019. I wouldn't be hanging around.
I
I'd be
wouldn't be
there.
hanging around.
I would be there. She might be married next year.
I'd be
Get there
I'd be
now.
hanging somewhere and it
I
wouldn't
would
be here.
Have you seen
I'd
it?
be a bit scared
No.
in Lithuania on my own. I'm not gonna lie.
Going, no.
I don't want to see it because I might be like pushing him into it.
Push him into it. No. John Crellin says basically the level is if they're better than Walcott, it's an improvement. You're right, John.
Is that?
Someone else said that as well before.
Joe?
I'm gone. Oh no, it's just John again before. James is saying catfish.
It's not a catfish,
He's
mate.
seen her, I think,
I've seen
James.
her last year on holiday when I went to Port Blue, San Luis in Salgar.
But what I don't
Mallorca.
understand, you went with your then girlfriend.
Yeah,
So
but
what?
so
I know,
what?
it just feels a
So
bit
you-
like.
so hang on, you've got a girlfriend. You can't say that you find nobody else attractive.
I haven't got a girlfriend.
got-
You got a
Weirdo.
wife, sorry.
got a
You
wife.
can't say no other girl's attractive
I
just
know,
because you got a
but
wife.
I've never been. So
Just check his fucking
I've-
Instagram.
I've never been anywhere with my wife. Met someone and then somehow got their Instagram details.
But it's fine because it's not his wife now, is it?
No,
Isn't
I
it?
know.
It's not even his girlfriend.
No,
He's playing the
I
field.
got an Instagram because she was the entertainer there, weren't she?
He's playing. I remember you coming back telling me the entertainer was fit.
There was two fit entertainers.
I remember you
Yeah.
telling me this. You showed me her last year.
No, I showed you the other one.
Okay.
Yeah,
but I
no,
remember that
yeah,
now. I
yeah.
remember you going on about the entertainers.
It was
I
amazing.
do.
It was good. Two good ones there. One from Bilbao. One from Lithuania.
What
and that was
it-
me
what
tapping the
it,
Bilbao
what
badge,
was
by the way.
her, and go, what was her profession as an entertainer?
They just come round and ask you to like play games and all, like
Really?
water,
She sounds like our entertainer.
water polo and stuff like that. And then you just do like a show in the night. But the Lithuanian one,
Where's this?
the Lithuanian one, I think she was training to become an entertainer, so she didn't do any of the
Did
shows.
you
or
train
nothing
to
like
become
that.
an entertainer?
I don't know. She used to just come up. She used to come over
Walk
and
around,
say,
juggling, go, I've got an exam tomorrow.
yeah.
Inviting you to
She used to
parties.
come over and say, "Do you want to dance?" Like get up and dance at the end, like
Just to you or to you and your bed?
to everyone really.
Oh.
And that's the job, isn't it?
Can I ask you hang on, wait. I have to ask him the number one question.
Come on, everybody. I think people are getting off.
I
People
think
are
I have
bored.
to. I have to ask you the number one question.
Stay with us, guys. Nearly over.
Like, can she?
J Mac, what's her at? Is asking you.
Yeah,
what.
yeah.
I can't do that because you might be. a
Whoa,
good
whoa,
looking lad.
whoa! You
might be-
took her that! You took her that when you were with your girlfriend?
Yeah, but I.
Whoa, whoa, no! Hang on.
I
So-
got a selfie with them all, and I just.
So
said, "What's
you
your
took her
Instagram?"
that?
I
when you were
know,
with-
Joe,
No.
screenshot her, right, without any info,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
a picture of her and put it on your at.
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
if you don't at her and don't at them, no one will know who she is, really.
They won't know.
It'll just
But
be the
see,
picture of
see,
her.
J Mac might be a good looking lad, so if he gets her out.
So
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
worried,
yeah.
You're worried that
Clever, clever.
You're worried that J Mac
Look at
is
this
going to jump on a
cartoon
plane
picture.
to let you.
He's got a lovely beard.
Hang on.
He's got a lovely beard on his picture.
Okay.
He's a
Can I ask you
good-looking
the number
guy.
one question then? Can she draw?
Oh my God! I hope so.
You said she's an
You know what?
entertainer.
I don't. I'm not interested in the drawing. I'm past that now.
That's fine, right? But do not let her draw anything.
I will not let her draw.
If there's a
let
Lithuanian
her
player who she wants to meet, don't let her draw a picture of
I
him.
don't think the Lithuanians are into football too much.
I mean, literally, they've got a national league and a national team.
Oh, they are, fair enough.
They have.
Yeah.
They have.
Fair play.
I mean, they're in.
But I can't give away a hat because you might be better
No.
looking than me.
That's fine, but take a picture of it. Take it. Don't put the details on and show
Okay.
J-Mac.
Lucas
what
says-
it
J
looks
Mac,
like.
message me Joe
Lucas
Does
says-
Designs on Twitter.
Lucas says, I wish I worked at Toffee TV. You guys are amazing. I mean,
I love being here. To be
Lucas,
fair,
I
lads.
wish you worked here as well.
You know what? I've got to give you a bit of credit.
Lucas,
I love being here, man.
Do you want to do an intern,
what's
Lucas,
her name?
for a few weeks?
What's her
Up to
name?
you.
Just a name. not-
Gabriella.
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 That's a nice name. I like
It's
that.
a nice name.
Make sure
Yeah.
you show pets.
How many times a week does she shave?
Oh God, I don't know. Like them type of questions. I mean,
It's
I could
tash.
ask, but it'd be a bit weird, like.
It's gone a bit. It's gone
Yeah.
a bit.
I wanted to just know.
Let's turn this off and then we can have the conversation.
Yeah, but if you message me on Twitter, I'll be able to send a picture over, no problem.
Do
You
it,
just can't have
J-Mac.
it at.
Don't, don't start sharing a... So hang on.
You can
Again,
show a picture of a girl.
All right,
Again,
come on, then.
you've met a girl.
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
You can't.
You've met a girl. You when you're with your girlfriend, you got an Instagram. Now you're chatting to her, and now you're just gonna start throwing her picture round the internet.
Without any, not round the internet, just gonna show J-Mac without any info.
Who's to say J-Mac isn't a catfish?
J-Mac's
And he's
boss.
catfishing you.
He can catfish
To
him.
catfish
Well,
her.
that's fine,
He's
as long
not
as he
trying to
keeps
get
playing
with
his
me, is he?
Tyson. I'm alright with it. I'm not gonna lie.
Robert says Joe is an absolute trooper, getting both barrels here.
Joe,
What's
he
that
does
mean,
take
both
it.
barrels?
Just because we're giving you a bit of stick and you're taking it.
Oh,
You're a
right,
good lad,
okay.
Joe. You're,
Yeah, no,
you're
no.
funny.
Can
You're
I
a
just
funny
say something? I love being here. It's amazing. You guys are really good to me, so I appreciate it.
Joe-
And that's a response to the comment from before
Imagine
saying it
people
looks great to
really
work at Toffee
nice,
TV.
J-Mac
It is
just
great.
wants to know would
It's very
Sol
good.
purchase a customised Funko Pop of it. J-Mac wins the comments.
Oh, no,
Wins
man.
the comments. 1st of August. Comment. Best comments of the day. J-Mac.
Has she ever been on a cruise?
John.
Has she ever walked around the docks looking for people looking at cruise ships?
J-Mac's won it.
Sol would do that, to be fair.
He would.
Yeah. I don't think it's a very good chat up
I mean,
sort
you'd,
of thing.
you'd
but
know better.
Make sure Sol doesn't do.
You'd know better than anyone.
Make
what,
sure he
what
doesn't
Sol
do
would
a
get up to.
Funko Pop of us. Because it's him. Right.
You know what he
Is that-
spoke about that? He spoke about doing Funko Pops. He used to.
Yeah, first rule of Fight Club is don't talk about Fight Club.
Right. Let's go. Let's
Yeah,
end
it's
it.
R7.
People are going. It's
I
enough.
don't listen.
I do.
We're having like a chat amongst friends. Thanks for watching. If you stuck with us to the end, nice one.
If you didn't,
If you didn't, that's not
That's
a
all
problem.
right.
You're
Do
all
whatever.
patrons. You've got lives to live.
you have. Thank you very much. Just keep it real. Keep the faith. Keep loving it.
You've got a
See you later, everyone.
Take care, everybody.
Oh, gonna keep the
Good night.
faith. See you later, guys.
We're still streaming. It's like Joseph. We're gonna live forever. You gotta keep the faith. Show Peter.